Okay, guys, super interesting topic that I've been meaning to get to, and I've been waiting for a good example of it. So Uber today, repurchased or bought back $20 billion worth of their share after a third quarter earnings report that was much stronger than they had anticipated or anybody had. Why you would want to do this is because you think the stock is undervalued. Now, some would think this is a form of insider trading based off the inside information that they know, but it usually happens after an earnings report, like we had just seen, where they try to front run the market and getting them to at a slower, cheaper price, right? For this price of the equity that they think is valued at much higher. So I think it's a super interesting way for companies to, like for lack of a better word, like anti-dilute their shareholders, right? Where they end up taking on more of the risk again because they think it's a proper valuation. They think that's undervalued, right? So they want to buy back in at a lower rate. It's just like another investment for the firm, and they're betting on themselves. So I think that's super interesting time for them to do a buyback. I think it's interesting though. Maybe they have more information than we do on their autonomous driving and the partnerships that they have going there with either versus say like a Lyft, right, or like a Waymo, and the other things with the Teslas, right? So I think they might have some knowledge on this, and I think this is a big part of it. I think it's an interesting time though because there is a lot more competition, but maybe they think that they have the advantage on this front. So I'm interested to see how this ties back, and it definitely plays into the autonomous driving. I'm curious to see what they're going to roll out now that they think they're just so undervalued. And where they're gonna, they lost some capital, but they obviously thought it was worth it, right? Because they keep a higher percentage of the company. So maybe they had enough capital. Is another reason why you might want to do this. So I'm curious to see how this works. If you guys have any other questions on stock buybacks, please let me know.